Sometimes I like to take a minute and remember a lyric my good friend Taylor Swift once said. This love is handmade. And I feel that really resonates with what you're about to see, because keep in mind, I may look like things are falling into place and I have everything together, but sometimes things don't actually go to plan and I get really tired and super exhausted. And that's okay, because if you take any inspiration from this quest of getting a launch together, let it be that in order to get something done, you just have to do it. I am so excited for these 4 incredibly cute prints to be in your hands. Let's go on the journey together of getting it all done. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sav and this is the Matchy Life YouTube channel, all the behind the scenes of my small business, Matchy Australia. I feel like we have finally reached the moment we have all been waiting for. Since designing these 4 new prints, we are officially cutting into them and making all of our products for launch. I have behind you right now all of our pre-orders that we are still getting in daily. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be cutting off the pre-orders, to be honest, because yeah, it's kind of getting a lot, but I still have time. I did give myself a lot of breathing room with this launch because I'm launching on the 8th of September, which is approximately 2 weeks away from the time I'm recording. So I do have a lot more time than what I normally give myself, which I'm thankful for. But yeah, I'm very excited. I have already made a start on cutting into the fabric, and essentially we're going to just chop up the rest of the fabric together. And then we are going to start quilting, assembly. You know the drill. One thing I do know for sure is this material is absolutely stunning. I am so happy with how the pink and green has turned out. I literally love this print so much. This is called the Sunday print because I just feel like it reminds me of running through a field of tulips on a Sunday, and I don't even know if we have a field of tulips in Australia anywhere, but this is exactly what this print encompasses. I'm going to stop yapping once again, and I'm just going to cue a time lapse of bringing this all together. quick coffee break to pack up some orders. We've got 2 orders here, the Prue bundle and a Sophia vanity bucket. Cue the time lapse. I love how this Prue print is giving the new Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift album because of the orange and the green. Also, I got some new mailers in. Let me know what you think. Surprise, we have a new area to film unlocked because I finally got a dining table, lunch table, board meeting table for the office, and it is completely amazing because it's exactly what I was looking for. I literally wanted wood, super old. This is over 40 years old, this dining table, and it was from a beautiful grandma, nana, beloved family, and she's sadly moved into, or happily moved into, a nursing home because she needs some extra care, and this was available on Facebook Marketplace, and I literally am so obsessed. I have been looking for something like this ever since I moved in. I really don't like purchasing brand new when it comes to furniture because I just like, especially for something so temporary, like I don't know if I'm able to move this furniture with me to my next place, or how I am still like testing everything, if how I like everything laid out. And I definitely want to keep with the cottagecore homely aesthetic, and that's like secondhand is the best way to go when searching for that stuff. So I'm so happy. I will give you guys a full look. This is it here. They're the original cushions that it came with. So I will be recovering the cushions because although they're adorable, I think I could do like a blue and white stripe or maybe like a blue gingham just to fit the aesthetic a little bit more. Quilting is going well. I have a little hiccup. I want to photograph the lifestyle photos for this collection in a little cottage and use a cottage bathroom kind of vibe. And there is this perfect place on this website called Aloka. It's kind of like an Airbnb type situation where there's the host of the property on that website and they manage all the bookings, but it's specifically for photo shoots, so it's not like Airbnb where you stay. And obviously people don't really use this website a lot, and my booking is still waiting confirmation from the host, so they're like obviously not seeing my booking come through, my request for booking come through, because they might be busy. I don't even know if they like remember they've got their property on it. So that's super frustrating because I need to know by tomorrow if I can shoot there. So I potentially have to be looking for other Airbnbs to photograph at, and then that would mean I'd have to push it out to Friday, Saturday, which is cutting things a little bit fine, but it's what it has to be. I need a photo shoot done this weekend. So slight issue. Hopefully I'll know more soon, but I'm not confident that the people managing the property even know my booking has come through. Let's get back to sewing. I've quilted all of the carry bags, hair tools pouches, e-reader sleeves are a little bit everywhere. There's some still on the shelf, there's some at the machine. That is what I have left to quilt. But this is all the quilting for 24 hours. And now we are going to be attaching the zippers onto the e-reader sleeves and finishing the e-reader sleeves for the day. And then we'll be able to wrap this up and begin on the next chapter, which is completing everything else. I will hopefully have them quilted by the end of today as well. But yeah, and then I've also got to make a sample of everything that I can use to photograph. Let's head back to the machine and finish these e-reader sleeves. It is getting dark now, so I have shut the garage door, and I fear I may have stopped counting the amount of cups of coffee I'm having, but that is fine because we just need to finish this e-reader sleeves, finish this vlog, get on with the rest of it, and then we'll be so fine. There's nothing better than a coffee and tea break. I'm going to put a stopwatch on for this next section so I can really lock in, and I'm going to also listen to my audiobook. Let's go. So we are finished with the first batch of e-reader sleeves, which I'm loving and obsessed with. I'm going to pop them on the shelf now and then do a quick tidy up. And we're done for this vlog. I'm going to have to do this vlog over a few parts because there's just so much to do and I want to get you guys still a weekly video. They are looking so cute. All finished. I don't know if I showed these yet, but I also finished off the samples of the vanity buckets, which I really like. This one's a Sunday, the breakfast date, the crumb, and cherry. Thanks so much for coming along for this first part of prepping all of the pre-orders and everything ready for launch. I do have an update on the photo shoot. I did officially get a confirmation that the booking is cancelled because the host didn't respond. So now, first thing tomorrow morning, I need to organise something to do for a photo shoot this weekend. Otherwise, I'm not going to have any photos, but that's fine. Nothing we can't fix. If anything, I might take it as a sign to go and shoot everything at the beach because I've had the idea to do that for a while. So I might just do that because there might not be enough time to book a location. But yeah, hope you guys have the best week and I'll see you all next Monday.